Hello, everybody. We are back with another episode of For Your Consumption. We're doing another Velvet Taco review. They actually released this one on Christmas Eve. So the day that we're recording this is December 24th. It's a Wednesday, and it should be available until next Tuesday, whatever day that is. I give up.
Exactly. This one is called the Chicken Cordon Bleu. It's chicken cordon bleu, made with crisp tenders, honey ham, honey Dijon, Gruyere, covered in a white queso, and chives on top of a flour tortilla.
It looks very cheesy, ooey gooey. Much cheese here. So we've never had chicken cordon bleu. So
No, I had to Google it and see what it was, and it's apparently chicken wrapped in ham or some type of meat wrapped around ham. It's French for blue ribbon, just to mean like this is upscale, fine dining that they put effort into, because obviously to wrap something around another meat takes effort and can be difficult. So we'll see how they did here. They didn't wrap anything, but there is both the chicken and ham in this same. It's almost like the chicken is wrapped in the ham and the tortilla. So we'll give it a taste test for y'all.
yeah, and I wasn't totally. Sometimes they drop a new taco, and I'm like, oh, I got to try that one. This one, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big ham fan, so I guess we could try it. I really like Gruyere cheese, so I was excited about that part. But no, I think it's good. You got the classic chicken tender flavor taking over the like that's basically the main flavor you're getting, but it is wrapped in ham. I'm not sure how much you can see that little pink bit at the bottom there of those tortillas. So it is like, taco style. Like you have the tortilla, you have the ham, and then you're wrapping that around the chicken tender. So I guess that's how it's a cordon bleu, maybe. I do taste the cheese, of course. It's got queso and Gruyere, so that ooey gooey cheesiness is definitely in there. And the chive is coming through. So I think all the flavors they put in here are coming through for sure. And I don't mind the ham. It's not like a crave. I mean, it depends on, I guess, how much you like ham. But for me, it's not like, oh, I'm just craving a ham sandwich. But if, like, I don't know, that hits the spot for you, you probably would like the taste of this.
Yeah, it took me a few bites to even get into the ham. Like, took on my third bite, I finally got a piece of the ham. Um, so maybe they could proportion that a little better, but at the same time, I did taste like maybe the juices of the ham on the chicken before I even got a piece of the ham.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also not a fan of ham, like not a whole lot. I don't mind it, but I don't seek it out. And in here, they complement each other well. It's a honey ham, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's kind of a sweet ham.
it feels very holiday-esque. It feels fitting for the Christmas time. This also kind of seems like a fancy Christmassy dinner dish. Like I could see this being served around the holidays, like both ham and chicken.
Yeah, what
And
does your family cook for Christmas? Do they do chicken cordon bleu? It seems so random to me, but
I don't think normal families cook this. I feel like rich families maybe. I always thought this was a fancy. That's why I honestly wanted to try it to see how the other side lives. But I'm sure
it don't taste that fancy.
this is not the same as like what I googled, the images and everything. It looked like there was true care put into like
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can find cordon bleu at like a Michelin star restaurant
Sure.
or along those likes, but this is the fast food version of it, and it's interesting. Something we neither of us had before, but I do think it's notable. It's interesting, and the way they executed it, like she said, everything they put in there is discernible. You do get a taste and note of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's having its place. It's not like a homogenous flavor. I tried it with the velvet heat sauce, the spicier of their two hot sauces. and it pairs well with the hot sauce too, which I throw that on pretty much all of their tacos. So I'm a fan of that. Um, it is not the most fusiony of all of their tacos. Like even just on this channel that we've tasted, I don't know. This is probably what our like 10th velvet. Um, so it's if you're a cheese and meat type of person, you're gonna like this one. But it's not like super intricate where it's like Asian, Mexican, like a bunch of different flavors coming at you. They go well and they do come through, but it's not like I don't know, a very intricate flavor, I
I
guess.
agree. To me, this is like American food combined with
Yeah,
like a little Hispanic, um,
just the tortilla.
and the
Hispanic, I
queso,
guess, I guess.
Hispanic elements,
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like stuff
it's meat and cheese.
you've had it before.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of honestly, if you close your eyes, you could kind of mistake it for like a ham sandwich, like
It
a ham and cheese
that's
sandwich.
what
Like
I was getting, and I'm about to say that. Yeah, like it kind of tastes like a ham sandwich, but
it's not bad. I mean, it's good. I think it's just not some of our favorite flavors. Um,
they did well though, in my opinion. The chicken's well crispy, and the ham is like not like tough or
hmm.
taking away from
Yeah,
anything. Everything is done well. It's
yeah.
just not the most unique or creative flavor.
I will say I do appreciate how they built the taco up because it feels like they probably I don't know where I guess maybe the first layer is Gruyere and then ham and then queso and then the chicken on top. They didn't just dump the queso on top of the chicken because it is crispy. Torchy's taco has like a queso chicken taco, but sometimes if you don't eat it like right then and there, the chicken gets kind of soggy and it's like, what are we doing? Like, it's not as good as it would be if I just built it myself. So I will say that that definitely gets points. Having a crispy chicken tender is really nice. Um, presentation, it looked kind of messy, and I thought it was gonna like drip down my pinky and like get all over me, but it really, I guess everything just kind of like stayed in place. Like, so the presentation looks messy, but it wasn't actually that messy. So yeah, I don't know.
I agree. They usually do a little better on presentation, but
But what are you gonna do? Is meat and cheese like?
it's all
Um,
gonna get eat one way or another. But
what's your rating?
this one, for me, is probably a. I think a seven's fair. Like my personal score of what I would give it is, I'm giving it a seven for what it claims to be and what they delivered. Like,
Hmm.
because I don't think it's quite a cordon bleu. It's not that like fancy high
Yeah,
class,
they just threw chicken tender and ham on the same.
but everything that's in there and is described as is
Hmm.
like you can taste it.
Hmm.
It all comes through. But just as a personal, this is not my flavor. These
Yeah,
aren't something I seek out. So
I'm. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6. A lot of the same stuff you said. I just usually they're touch more creative. I'm not a chef, so I don't know. Maybe you could add like one more little sprinkling of something to really not just make it a cordon bleu taco, but make it a fusion taco, like some sort of I don't know. I mean, the Halloween taco had crickets and like sometimes they put something a little like that little touch of extra effort. And this does just feel like meat and cheese. They did deliver on what they said they were going to deliver on. The flavors are coming through. It tastes good. But for me, it's just not like a super craveable thing. I don't know that I'm going to go out of my way to come back there for this. If they added this to the menu, I'd kind of be disappointed. Like, oh, what about the French dip? Like, it's not top tier, but it's solid. So I'll give it above a 5. It'll hang out at a 6. The thing to bump it up to 7 or 8 would be like just a touch more creativity as far as maybe a special little garnish or I don't know. I'm not a chef, so I don't know.
I agree. It's not that unique or different of a flavor, and everything in here is something you've probably tasted and had before, and
You can
maybe
make this at
even
home.
all together you've had this before.
Yeah.
So I think they could have done maybe a little creative spin on it. I think even if they did like a hot honey chicken tender to pair with this, it would up the flavor a little bit, up the uniqueness. Maybe
Hmm.
that's not super cordon bleu, but I don't think this is super cordon bleu. So
Yeah.
I wish they would have took some more risk with this one.
Right. Yeah.
But
What is cordon bleu? It's a French dish. What is it? Where does it come from?
I don't know if it's a French dish. In French, it means blue ribbon, so it probably is a
Mm,
French dish, but it just
mm.
means like upscale.
Okay.
But it's served all over, I assume. Like I
Yeah.
know for sure I've heard this before in America, and it's
Hmm.
like a popular dish here if you're
Yeah.
eating at a fancy restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you could add something a little Frenchier to make it a little riskier. I don't know.
Maybe throw it all in a croissant or something. Like I don't know. I think that would be good. Like a
That would
stuffed
be
croissant.
crazy.
Like I don't know. Like maybe that's reaching, but
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know cuisine and ingredients that well, but I'm sure maybe you guys have some ideas of like what you would add to it. But yeah, I think it's a solid 6. It's not bad. It's not amazing. I don't know that I'm gonna go tell people, oh, you gotta have the cordon bleu taco, like unless
no.
I just happen to know they really like ham and they really like tacos. Like maybe if you've never had a ham taco before,
This
this
could be your flavor for
yeah,
some people out there. I
yeah.
know a lot of people like ham, especially around the Christmas time, but we're just not big ham people, and it's not that creative or unique. But it's solid.
Hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just not great for us.
So yeah, so I guess this is our last episode for the year. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. 2026 is gonna be a banger. We basically just got started, so we're not gonna do, I don't think, like a special recap of 2025 or anything. But send us some ideas if you guys have anything you want to see us try, a different lane you want to see us go down. We have a lot of ideas we're racking around right now, so expect to see some fresh stuff in the new year. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And yeah, let us know if you have some favorites from the year or anything along those lines. Anything to add?
Yeah, just any suggestions you have for us would be helpful. We do have new ideas coming. It's not going to be all velvet in the future.
Yeah.
That's a promise. But
Yeah.
thanks for watching,
Yeah. Thanks for
and
watching, guys. Stick with
happy
us. Happy
holidays
holidays.
and happy new year.
Happy New Year. Okay, bye.
Bye.